Hey there, Wolfpack. How's it going? This is Joshua Killik here again with another real-world review for a real application. As you can see here, we're out in the real world. We are out here at the West Clear Creek wilderness area. We started a 2-day trek at the West Clear Creek trailhead, and I decided this would be a good opportunity to give you a real-world review of the Killik's 2800 Big Sky pack that we have here. I'm really impressed with this pack. Not only did I load it to its max capacity, but coming down into this slot canyon, if you see behind me here, we had about a 2,000 foot drop. And with the amount of weight I was carrying, I think I was somewhere around 50 pounds, between 50 and 55 pounds for this 2-night trek that we're doing. It held up well. The comfortability, the ergonomics of this pack. We'll go over the features here in a minute, but the adjustable back straps, the adjustable kidney straps, everything is just perfect. This has everything that you would want in a multi-day pack, including you have this removable pack that also has a fanny pack pouch or a fanny pack strap. This removable portion here, which has a waist strap. So if you decide that you want to leave this at base camp, you can, and you can take the smaller pack with you on the go, whether you have a camera in there, first aid kit, or any supplies that you might need to go fishing if a fishing spot is further away from your base camp, whatever you might need without having to carry this large pack with you. Another feature I'd like to go over is the amount of pockets and the amount of storage compartments within this pack. One problem that I've had with quite a few of my multi-day, like my 3-day packs, my larger capacity packs, is that they don't have the storage compartments in there. They have one massive interior compartment and then maybe 2 side compartments, things like that. This allows you to better organize and better compartmentalize your gear, which in my opinion is extremely important when you're going out for a multi-day trek. So you're not ripping everything out of your pack just to find that one item. The Killik's pack really allows you to organize your gear really well. Now, we had to hike in almost chest deep water in some places. This is a water resistant pack as well. It's not waterproof, but it is water resistant. Nothing in my pack got wet. As you'll see by some of the footage here, we were in some pretty deep water, and I didn't have any issues at all. Another great thing about this pack for the prepared individual is that on the kidney straps here, as you can see, I do have a Kydex holster strapped on. That's made to strap on knives, holsters. This pack is geared towards the hunter, which I found attractive. Not that I'm out here hunting, but it gives me the flexibility because I do always like to be prepared. So it does have plenty of space to comfortably put retention devices on those kidney straps, which is awesome. The adjustable sternum strap, it can go all the way from almost to your shoulder blades down. The adjustment, the way those straps work, the adjustment is very flexible. So depending on if you have things in your pockets or depending on if you want to have a chest holster or anything like that, this tends to work really well for that. Now, this pack does also have an interior hydration bladder compartment. Sometimes those are hit or miss. This compartment has multiple retention devices to hang different types of bladders, whether it be a traditional Camelback or an Osprey pack or wherever you want to get your water bladder from. You should be able to hang it within this pack without any issues. You do actually want to be able to hang your hydration bladder, because as you drink it, as that bladder empties, you don't want it to collapse and some of the water get trapped in an area and it be sealed off and you can't access that through the hose. So hanging it is important, and this pack does have 3 different retention options to hang a water bladder within the pack. Another great feature that I like about this pack is that the main storage area does completely remove from the frame. If you are hunting and you end up bagging an animal and you need to pack it out, you can remove this or completely empty it. You can remove this, and with the cross retention straps, you can put your game animal with a game bag up against the frame, and then you can actually put the outer portion of this pack over your game bag, which is another great feature. I don't have it with me today, but this pack also does come with a rifle retention device that goes between this outer removable pack and the main storage compartment. Maneuverability is not an issue with this pack. As you can see, we were going down some very, very steep terrain, and this pack was loaded. I didn't have any lateral movement side to side. Once we had all of the retention adjusted appropriately, this was a very secure pack. It didn't feel top heavy at all. Again, always, you want to make sure that you know how to adjust a pack correctly, and you want to make sure that you load your pack correctly. It doesn't matter if it's the best pack in the world. If you load it incorrectly, it's not going to work for you. But if you load this correctly, and if you adjust it correctly, this is going to be a great pack for any application. I've owned many packs from Kelty to Osprey to Mammoth, and this Killik's 2800 is definitely by far one of my favorites, if not my all-time favorite pack that I've used for multi-day adventures out in the bush. So I picked this pack up at Sportsman's Warehouse. I went in the store. I always like to actually see a pack before I order it. Even if I do decide to order it online, I like to go to the store and actually try it on and make sure it's going to work for me. But I lucked out. These tend to be on sale for a very competitive price at Sportsman's Warehouse pretty often. I picked this one up for $160 and change. And then I got a military discount off of that. So for my veteran viewers, if you are interested in a good pack that is not just geared towards a backpacker, but is also geared towards a person that tends to prefer to be more prepared, if you know what I mean, this is definitely a pack that I would recommend. And if you go to Sportsman's, they do offer a military discount there as well. Another thing I'd like to point out is the outside of the pack storage options with all the cross retention straps and the lashings and everything that's included on the exterior of this pack. As you can see, I had water shoes and boots, and I had to switch back and forth along this trail, attaching those to the outside of the pack securely. And what I mean by securely is nobody likes the feel of something bonking around on the outside of their pack when they're hiking, especially when balance is an issue. You don't want things swinging around. So being able to securely fasten things to the outside of your pack quickly and without having to worry about losing those items is important. And with this pack, you have tons of exterior lashing options that work for shoes, work for trekking poles, like I said, work for rifles, hatchets, things like that. I think that's very important, and I just wanted to point that out. All right, guys, that was our short review of the Killik's 2800 Big Sky pack. As always, thank you so much for your support. This is a brand new channel. If you're liking the content that we're doing so far, please consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell so you get notified when we release new content. We are so appreciative of your support. Till next time, give me a howl.